Minister, Donald Trump's USAID funding freeze, stop work order alongside the global gag order and stopping UNRWA funding is, of course, a callous political attack on the international human rights, which will cost lives, inflict suffering, and result in the closure of vital health and gender equity programs in the global south. And it will be a catastrophic blow for the Pacific and Southeast Asia and Gaza. I read this morning that the minister has tasked the department to review all projects in the Pacific and Southeast Asia funded by US foreign aid that has been frozen by Donald Trump. Minister, have you also spoken to your counterpart in the US about the impacts of freezing aid and urged them to reverse this terrible decision?
Senator, in relation to the decisions of the Trump administration to pause or freeze and review, and I'd just emphasise that we're obviously in a process of review. I personally have not yet engaged with Secretary Rubio on those matters. Obviously there is a pause in place.
So I was asking not about the US review. I know it's a 90-day freeze. I was asking about the department's review that the minister has tasked you with, looking at projects which will be impacted. When is that review going to be completed?
So I think, Senator, we've already done an initial assessment on those implications, and then obviously once the 90 days is over from the US. 90
days, a lot of damage would be done, Minister. What I have been hearing from aid organisations is that it will have a disastrous impact on many things. So is the government, if you have looked at the projects that are being impacted, is the government going to step up, add more funding to those projects? And what is the government going to do about UNRWA funding as well?
It's unrealistic to think that a country of Australia's size could make up the difference in some of the...
You could step up,
well,
though.
Just, Senator, let me finish. It's unrealistic to think that. And you can shake your head, but, there are a lot of claims on the budget, but, Australia can do what Australia can do, and we will do that. But Australia can't do what Australia is not a great and global power.